Look at this photo. Have you seen it before? Do you recognize the exact shade of that wallpaper? Do you wish you could touch this lamp? What about this one? Do you wish you could sit in this waiting room for no reason? Have you heard this intro before?
Well, I have, and millions of others have as well. Anyway, I'm trying to recreate liminal spaces in Minecraft. Let's do it. My search for liminality begins on the liminal space subreddit. A treasure trove of the liminalist of photos. Grainy picture of woods, I think will pass. I really like this hallway. The problem is, it's hard to make things with small details in Minecraft, because Minecraft does not have very small details. I would kind of like to try something like this hallway, so let's get to work. Flat worlds be feeling kind of liminal on their own already. But alright, time to find something white, like a wall in this picture. Concrete, I think, will do the job. Time to pull out some world edit. You know what they say, the longer the hallway, the more liminal. No one says that, I just made that up. There's a wall. I don't want to make this too large, but I think I'll start larger so I can make it smaller later, if necessary. Yeah, I definitely made this huge. That's looking a little bit more claustrophobic. Now, there aren't really any doors that look like this. Yeah, I might just have to use like iron doors or something. Let's get some lights up here. Don't worry, these will look good in the shader. I'm gonna try using just some dark oak doors. Not sure if these are gonna work though for this. They might. They at least look like doorways, and that's a good start. Actually, no, they look terrible. If I just place some random doors in sort of random spots, it'll look a little bit weirder and creepier. Yes, I'm putting the doors back. That's looking kind of cool. As usual, the shader is carrying, but I think it could be better. The problem with this is that it's a lot. The doors are actually like up to the ceiling, and the hallway is a lot smaller. So and this hallway is a lot bigger. I kind of like how this hallway looks though, but maybe we'll try shrinking the ceiling again. Yep, I'm actually going to constrict this hallway yet again to make it more like the original image. It could also look nice if there's just a window with sky beyond it and nothing else. That looks pretty cool. I don't think the window adds much though. Let's get rid of this thing. Oh yeah, this is looking good. I think this end wall could use a cryptic sign. I think we're in a pretty good place right here. All right, boom, we made a liminal space. Let's do another one. Okay, I found a creepy looking warehouse. I think this might need to be the next one. What even, is this the inside of a store? I see like sliding doors. This looks like the inside of a Target that has had all items completely pillaged, including the shelves. Let's start with the big box. I think a floor would probably be good, made out of maybe gray or light gray concrete or the such. Gray concrete, boom, it looks like asphalt. I might have to change it later. Yeah, no, I definitely think upon further looking, it looks like light gray concrete, if I'm being honest. I still don't know if this looks quite right, but we're going with it. It needs to be shiny, but luckily the Complimentary Unbound shader pack kind of makes stuff shiny, so I think we're good. All right, and I think we'll return to white concrete for the walls and see what happens. Wall 1, wall 2, wall 3, wall 4. And then the ceiling is like this sort of drop ceiling, hanging ceiling type of thing. Okay, let's see if the ceiling looks carpeted. Guys, I think I need some lights in here. Let's go ahead and make the front doorway thing. Now, in the picture, it's like the sliding doors that you see at stores and stuff, so we can try to do something like that. I'm kind of having to take some liberties here to kind of get the idea across. It's hard, guys, it's hard. Looks like now I need to make some sort of white pole sort of things. Luckily, there's actually white fence posts now, so this should be easy. Come to think of it, diorite might look better since there's the thicker wall variant of it. Honestly though, the diorite is kind of messing up the effect, so I might just have to go with fence posts. Does this create the same effect? I'm not really sure. I'm not convinced yet. Now I actually have some light blocks here, which I'm sort of seeing if I can kind of artificially extend the light that's being cast by the door, but it's kind of a different color, so I'm not sure. All right, I think this is about the best that I can get it. I think it looks pretty cool, but is it liminal enough? You guys tell me down in the comments. Time for more inspiration. I kind of like the idea of like an infinite road with maybe like I could put wheat on each side in Minecraft. I think that could look kind of cool. Time for a road. Not sure how wide it should be. I guess I'm just gonna go off into the distance. Maybe here. Boop. This by itself is looking kind of liminal with this dark, foggy building in the distance. That's kind of cool. Let's see, we'll try a few different materials. Here's gravel. Also, I think the road might have to be even longer. That's a bit better. Infinite road complete. Although we can also, of course, try various different materials to see if anything else looks better. Ah, yes, of course. Perfect. I'm kidding. I think gravel looks best. Now, we can try to turn the area over here into farmland, and then hopefully I can figure out how to plant seeds in it. Wheat has been planted. It took surprisingly long time. Also, that half is smaller than that half. Just ignore that. But back to our reference image. As we can see, there is some elevation change, which I am not planning to add because that sounds kind of hard. But I would like the sky to be gray, so let's see what happens if we do that. Now, if I set weather to rain, it starts raining. But with the rain particles turned off, we can get a gray sky with no rain, although it is a bit a bit brighter down toward the bottom. I'm hoping the shader will fix that. I have added fences. I don't know if they look good, but we'll give them a try. I just feel like there needs to be some other kind of detail, or maybe there doesn't. Let's just turn on the shader and see what it looks like. Oh, well, this certainly does look interesting. Is it lagging for you guys? Most likely, but this looks cool. Ooh, this is looking dramatic. I'm liking this. Oh, yo, look at that. This looks like some kind of apocalypse wasteland thing. Also, stick around if you want to see all of the pictures, because I'm gonna put them in a nice little slideshow with music at the end. So yeah, just stick around for that. Okay, next, let's see what else we got here. So I like the idea of a bunch of chairs in a room. It's not gonna look just like this, but this kind of just gave me the idea. So now let's make a bunch of chairs in a room. I think that'll look cool. It starts as many others do, with a couple of clicks of an axe. Now I can use oak stairs as chairs, and I think if I just lay out a bunch of chairs in an empty room with some creepy lighting, I think it'll look cool. Like a schoolroom with no one in it, sort of. Okay, yeah, I think this actually will work. Do they look like chairs? I'm not really sure if they look fully like chairs. So I think I'm gonna lean into the classroom vibe and put a blackboard up here, or a screen. Like a TV screen. I don't know what that is. It looks like something that you would be staring at with seats. And then I'll just put like a random door up here in the wall with stairs. Oh, that looks strange. Now make it a little roof over it so we can control the light easier. So I've got something pretty cool going here. I'm honestly not sure what the picture is of anymore. It's a bunch of chairs staring at a screen displaying nothing. Or something like that, and there's also a random staircase. Also, here's a variant with just stairs and the big screen thing. It looks kind of cool. I don't know what it's supposed to be though, but it looks cool and I like it. Here's a slightly more natural looking version because a window makes a bit more sense than just a blank wall of light. So this one looks cool as well. Also, here's a concept of one with a door just leading into the sky. Tell me down in the comments which one of these in this room is your favorite. This looks pretty cool even without the shader on. It was super fun to make all these, and I hope that you liked at least some of them. If you'd like to see me build more of them, then click the video on your screen right now.